Shalom, 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 Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wakar Kadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And in this lesson, I want to go in on, this that's going on out here in New York, man. This was I believe 2 days ago. And it's going into what happened in Russia, attacking the Ukraine, and hey, whether people believe it or not, man, war is going to happen. Why? Because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah said so. This is, see, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he has to get out of power, man. This place is completely filthy and wicked, man. Nothing but abominations in America, Babylon the Great, and you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the Israelites. You got to stop doing what these nations are doing, because this is not your rest, man. This is not your rest. The Most High said the land of America is not you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans' rest, man. This ain't your land. You get treated like, man, sugar, honey, iced tea, man. This land don't give a damn about you, man. This system, this whole society does not care about you Israelites, man. Yeah, if you was, doing some kind of entertainment or entertaining these ignorant, stupid ass nations, Salakia for my language, man, but it gets you upset, man, because our people, we believe that these people love us, man. This thing that happened in the Ukraine, hey, if you're in the right spirit, man, you gotta want this to increase. You gotta want more of this, man. You gotta want more countries to get involved, man. Because what? That's further and bringing our salvation closer, man. We almost out of here. Whether you want to believe it or not, so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, whether you believe it or not, we are almost out of here. Now, are you going to be one that obtains salvation, or are you going to be destroyed in America, Babylon the Great? It's one or the other, man. That's the choice. You know how our people always saying we got a choice, we got a choice. Those are the only two choices you got, man. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest." This is not, the land of America is not you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans' rest, man. Like I said earlier, this place hates you. This place wants to get rid of you, man. This place only wants you to be a damn slave. That's what, this place only wants you to be a slave and to entertain them, man. Now I'm gonna play the video, but it's a righteous rant right now. Everything is moved in the spirit. And it says, because it is polluted, America is polluted. This whole damn kingdom is polluted, man. Homosexuality, lesbianism, pedophilia, bestiality, right? It's complete death and utter destruction for you Israelites, man. You always ending up with the short end of the stick, right? You're not seeing no justice. You're getting killed, right? Unarmed. Your babies are being taken away. You gotta deal with this pandemic, right? You gotta get all these mandates, right? You gotta do all of these things, man. This is not the way the Most High made man to live out on the earth, man. This is complete utter evil, man, and wickedness. So I'm gonna read that again. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with its sore destruction," man. So if you don't depart, it's gonna destroy you, so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man. It is gonna destroy you completely, man. That's what's gonna come out of it, man, and that's what you're gonna get. Let me get this, man, because this is what you see going on, man. Because all of these things going on, all these mandates and this pandemic, and you got the war, and people not getting a chance to even socialize and have what is it? Some peace. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Have peace, man. Why? This is Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2, and it reads, "When the righteous are in authority," who's the righteous? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You were made to be the righteous, right? It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So if the righteous rulers, which are the Israelites, were in rulership, then, right, the world will rejoice. These other nations will rejoice, man. Right? It says, but when the wicked beareth rule, the wicked, who's the wicked? It tells you in the book of Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Who runs the earth? The so-called white man, which is better known as Esau, Edom in the Bible, man. Right? That's his name. That's his name. Esau, Edom, man. The nation of Edom. The so-called white man, woman, and child, man. That's why when you look at them, they're doing the most evil on the planet right now. And has been doing the most evil ever since they came into power, man. Under the Greeks. Under the Romans, man. It is what it is, man. You can get mad. You can take the video down. I don't give a damn, man. Right? It says, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. Everybody's in mourning in some kind of way, man. Dealing with depression, right? Dealing with stress, anxiety, right? Not having enough to survive. Got to choose between rent and eating, man. Everybody's mourning in some kind of way. Why? Because this devil, man, the so-called white man, is in rulership, man. And he has to be taken out. So when you see Russia invade the Ukraine, man, hey, that's just Edomite countries, man. We don't give a damn about them, man. And we're going to continue not to give a damn about them, man. Right? So I'm going to play it. I'm going to get a couple more presets. I'm going to try to finish this as quick as possible. Most High willing, Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, the elect be edified. Shalom.
This part of the East Village is often called the Ukrainian Village, and anchoring this traditionally Ukrainian community, St. George's Ukrainian Catholic Church behind me here, and that Times Square protest, one of many around the whole area, with people saying they wanted to raise their voices to let it be known that this invasion is wrong. At noon in Times Square, the protests against the Russian invasion began, and they kept growing throughout the day. The protests from Times Square to the Russian mission on the Upper East Side were personal.
My family, with my friends, of course they're scary. They hear all these bangs, all these missiles flying. Of course, they scared. All they do is just want peace.
Everyone is.
And why the hell? Listen, man. These Edomites, man. The only reason they up with this anti-war protesting, man, because they don't want to see their kingdom go down, man. These damn Ukrainians, these damn Russians, these damn European, whatever, man. So-called, right? Europeans and whatever. They come over here in America. And they live better than you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who built America up, man. Hey, if you a so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man, you supposed to want this place to go down, man. That's what you're supposed to want, man. These European countries, man, so-called European countries, right? NATO, Russia, U.S., you know, all these places, man, you're supposed to want it to be destroyed, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to destroy this place, man. He's going to destroy all these kingdoms, man. He's going to destroy all these kingdoms, man. Because of what they did collectively to the nation of Israel, man. Right? First and foremost. And these people think that they can have a march and anti-war march and protesting and all that. Hey, these leaders of these other countries, man, you think that they're doing that? You think that they want to go to war? No. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is putting it. He got the angels all up in these leaders' heads, man. Making them go to war, man. Right? This is Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 23. And it said, "O Lord, correct me." Oh, Salakia, verse 23. "O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself, man." Why? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua controls the ways and the minds of men. And it says, "It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps." So it's not men that walketh to direct his steps. Salakia, you got Satan all up in here, man. Trying to stop the video, but he ain't going to stop it, man. Salakia. Right? So it's not in a man's way to know to walk in his steps, man. Right? And I'm going to get that. This is Proverbs, right? Proverbs chapter 16, Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9. And it reads, a man's heart deviseth his way. I mean, a man's mind deviseth his way. Right? But what it says, but the Lord directeth his steps. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, directs these men, gets in their minds, and tells them how to think and where to go. It's not the way of man to know his steps, man. No man on this planet, he cannot say what he's not and what he's gonna do, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna tell you what you're gonna do, and you're gonna be deceived if you think that it's of your own will that you did it. Because no such thing as free will, man. So the Most High directs his steps, man. Directs a man's steps. Right? To further, one more and I'm going to continue. This is Daniel chapter 4, right? Daniel chapter 4, right? Verse 17. And it reads, this manner, by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. The Most High is in control, is in complete control of every kingdom on the earth, man. Every so-called kingdom, because no kingdom matters but the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, which we are coming into, man. Real soon, man. This whole, whatever you see here is about to be erased. To hell with Esau, Edom, to hell with the Russians, to hell with the Ukrainians, to hell with America, man. To hell with Iran, to hell with Israel, right? The real people ain't in the land in Israel. Those are converts, fake Jews, man. They don't belong in that land. Right? Afghanistan, Iraq, screw them. Yemen, screw all of them countries, man. To hell with all of them. We don't give a damn about none of these other nations, man. The Most High rules all of these nations and all of these kingdoms, right? So it says, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will. So whoever is in power, the Most High gave him that power, man. It said, and setteth up over it the bases of men. Who's in rulership? Esau, Edom. He is the base of men. He's the lowest of the low, man. This man is an ignorant fool, man. To believe that he can set up a space force that's gonna fight the Lord when he comes back, man. How you gonna fight somebody that made you, man? That made your makeup, that controls your mind, gives you the wisdom to make certain things. How you think you are gonna destroy that man? You gotta be a damn fool, man. How you think you're gonna destroy that power? You gotta be a damn fool and a low base man to think that. And that's what Esau Edom is, man. So we're gonna continue.
I'm scared. Everyone is in shock. And we're really hurt by everything that's Russia has been doing to our nation.
But quite a few people here are from other parts of the former Soviet Union than Ukraine. They say that by their coming together here, they can send a message that Vladimir Putin needs to hear.
I am Russian, yes. Russian people don't want the war. Only Putin or only government want war. Russian people don't want. Really?
I am Latvian.
And on top of that, these leaders that you see, Putin, Biden, a bunch of these other leaders, hey, they being controlled by the elites. And the elites are being controlled by Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know? So who runs the show? Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You got the Russians there. The Russia doesn't want to go to war. Hey, Russia going to war, man. Go to war, Russia. Putin, go to war, man. Right? Do it, man. You're going to do it anyway. It tell you in Ezekiel 38 that the Most High was going to put hooks in his jaws, man. Let me get that real quick. Ezekiel, right? Right? Ezekiel chapter 38, right? And verse 4, it says, Salakia. I'm going to start at 3. No, I'm going to start at, matter of fact, I'm going to start at 38. I'm going to start at 1, Salakia. Ezekiel 38 and 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog. Gog being the prince of Russia, man. And who would that be? In today's time, Vladimir Putin, right? So it says the land of Magog, meaning Russia, right? The chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, verse 3, and say, Thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O God, right? The chief prince of Meshech and Tubal. So the Most High is against Russia, Ukraine, Moscow, whoever, man, right? Verse 4. This is the point. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth and all thine armies. So the Most High is gonna start this war off, man. The Most High is gonna put it in the mind of Putin. Who you think put it in the mind of Putin to bomb the Ukraine, man? Yahweh Shem Yahushua did that. So, regardless if these people are going to protest and say they don't want war, hey, Putin can't get out of this even if he wanted to, man. Why? Because he's not in control of his thoughts. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is in control of his thoughts, like I just brought out, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? And it says, And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth, and all thine armies, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libnah with them, all of them with shields and helmets, Gomer, which are the Germans, and all his bands, all his armies, the house of Togarmah, right, of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. So it's going to be a lot of other countries that join Russia, what? To come against America, man. Right? That's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to see, man. In due time. That's what's going to go on. So, hey, it's nothing that Putin, none of these countries can do. When the Most High gives that order, man, he sends his the holy angels out to get in your head, man. Ain't nothing you can do about it, man. And that's what you see going on. Right? So let me get Joel, then I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna get one more after that, and I'm gonna close out. Alright, this is Joel chapter 3. Right? Joel chapter 3 verse 2. Because the Most High is already setting the stage right now. The Most High is setting the stage, man. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Jehoshaphat meaning the land of Jehoshaphat, the land of decision, man. The land of the Most High's judgment, right? It says, and will plead with them for my people, and will plead with them there for my people. Salakia. So the Most High is gonna judge. He's gonna judge all these nations for his people. Who is his people? Right? Who is his people? The nation of Israel. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's it. Right? And it says, and for my heritage, Israel, there you go, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Right? That's the biggest reason why the Most High is going to destroy and wipe out all these nations, man. Because you touch the Lord's people. Then the Lord say, he that toucheth you touches the apple of the Lord's eye, man. You think the Most High going to let all this stuff be done away with, man? Y'all Edomites think y'all going to live in peace? Regardless of whatever damn country you in? You're not living in no damn peace, man. You're going to catch pure hell, man. Every single day of your life, man. Then, when you come back, you go into slavery for 1,000 years. Then after that, you're going to be eradicated, man. That's what you're going to see, man. Let's continue.
And we unfortunately share a border with a country that's completely unpredictable and that has a delusional idea of what the world order should be.
And like many people in Ukraine and in Russia, most demonstrators here have ties to both countries. Katya Karpenko shares both heritages, but says the message goes far beyond the two countries.
Most people are against it. Nobody wants to die. It's just a game of politics, and nobody wants this.
And you see the sign, Pray for Ukraine, here at St. George's Ukrainian Catholic Church. And they will be doing that on a much larger scale at a prayer service slated for 6 o'clock tonight here.
Ain't nobody praying for the Ukraine, man. They can pray all they want. And who they going to pray to, man? Who's Esau Edom going to pray to, man? Right? Esau Edom along with Ishmael, the so-called Arabs, so-called Japanese, Chinese, East Indians, Africans. Right? All of them, they have nobody to pray. Their idols is just that, man. Wood and stone is just idols. They don't live. They can't breathe. They can't do no hurt. They can't do a damn thing, man. You can walk right up to it and push it off, whatever is on, and it'll break in hundreds of little pieces, man. Their gods don't mean a damn thing. We are the only ones. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelites, are the only ones that have a true and living power, and his name is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, man. So I'm going to get this last one, and I'm going to close out. This is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, unto the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, right? So that's what the Most High is doing right now. He's gathering these nations, man. These nations are going to be forced to gather together to go to war, man. Right? And it says that I may assemble the kingdom to pour upon them mine indignation. So the Most High is going to bring his indignation to all of these countries, to all of these nations, right? It says, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy, man. The fire of the Lord's anger, man. Why? Because of what you did to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so-called. What you did to the Israelites, man. Because all you nations know who we are, man. Yet you spit on us, right? You curse us out. You talk down on us, right? You lie on us. You get us locked up, killed, shot, stabbed. You bring us over here on cargo slave ships, right? You killed the Native Americans, right? The Gadites. And you think you're going to get away with that. All the so-called white man wants to do is to be a damn freak a faggot, a lesbian, and to do whatever the hell he want in wickedness, man. And that's about to be out the door real soon. Call hello Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Wakal Kadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. Hey, Israel, we almost out of here, man. Pray for Russia to bring more hell on the Ukraine and all these other countries, man. Pray that the U.S. get involved. Pray that all these countries get involved. Pray nothing but death and destruction to Esau, Edom, and all of these nations, man. All these other nations, man. Shalom, Israel. Love y'all. Stay strong. We almost out of here.
It's part of an ongoing message against this invasion. Community leaders here saying that by keeping voices raised, that's the kind of pressure that needs to happen here and worldwide. But they say New York in particular needs to lead the way.